Check, check. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Yay! Welcome to the Axelrod Performing Arts Center. And how many of you have been here before to see some shows? All right, rock and roll. 2015, I think it was. I keep forgetting if it was 15 or 16. David might know. 15? When did we meet?
It was like 15.
That's, sorry. How embarrassing is that? Okay, so it was 15. Because we met right after this. Remember Jones? That's me, for those who are lost. We had done what I called a high-dia. I tell that story a lot. But we did the entire Back to Black Amy Winehouse album. And yeah! And we've done that in about 40 states so far, because there's only 10 left to go. So that's why I say so far. And that was kind of rolling, and it was a nice surprise. It was not really anything I kind of anticipated that would be a part of what I did. I always knew I liked to do my own thing with other people's songs and interpret things. But the concept of taking an artist or an album and recreating it and doing it was just an idea. And my friends here at the Axelrod, so we had Andrew DePrisco, who's the artistic director here, and Jess Levy, the executive director. Friends of mine through many years, and I had played Che in the musical Evita here. And Remember Jones started, and they said, well, would you like to do a project? And I said, I really want to do Mad Dogs and Englishmen. And Jess Levy, who was at one of the Fillmore shows, said, are you kidding me? Nobody's coming to that. And how can a bunch of 20-year-olds know Mad Dogs and Englishmen? And, really, Mad Dogs and Englishmen helped me understand who I was as a musician and the sound that I knew I wanted to embody in a band. And back then, I had a 15-piece band, sometimes a 20-piece band. We were doing all crazy stuff all the time. And it was really this record that inspired it. And it inspired Springsteen and the E Street Band, and it's inspired so many artists. It was really a groundbreaking musical event that has maybe never been attempted, especially in that way. Again, by the end of that tour, there was 43 people in the band or something like that. I mean, they were really just like pulling people in, and oh, your cousin sings, right? Yeah, she could come, and bring the dog and the kid too. So it was really an experience that is really hard to recreate. So when we were, we put this together here in 2015, and it was a sellout. And I told this story, and I don't know if I should tell the story, but tickets were $20 back then. Those were the days. No, they were $20 because I didn't think people would come. You know, I was made to believe at the time that no one's coming to this. So it was $20, and I think everybody in the band left with like $100 or something like that. And it was, times have changed because we've become a business and a livelihood, and we're all touring musicians and touring artists here, and everybody's from all over the place and gigging all the time. So now it's important. The time we take to create this stuff is important, and we're all entertainers, and sharing it with you is important for us. So this has been a job for everyone, but we all are really connecting on the energy of this music and sharing the love and the feeling of it with you. And that's our way of recreating that run of the shows. So tonight, this is special for you all here, and we've got people on stage who are sitting on stage for the entire night. Yay! So thank you very much. And they bought the ticket knowing that. So just putting that out there. And then we extended the invite to our close friends and family and to people just for this VIP segment of the night. And so we're just going to do a couple songs for you here, kind of as a warm-up and sound check. And they released the album in 1969, and there were a handful of songs that they did along the tour that weren't released on that original record. I think it was 4 LPs or something. And so it couldn't fit any more on it. But truthfully, it was a little rough. They were kind of learning songs as they were going, or half of them just weren't coherent enough to remember what was going on. And some of them didn't make the recording, but they were released over the years. And there's some really neat stuff on it. So we'd like to do just a couple songs for you that people in the full show may not expect to see. So you're getting something special that's not going to happen a little later. So I'm just going to call out some tunes, and we're gonna play them. How do we feel?
Woo!
Yeah? This is informal, so let's just have a good time with it. Let's do Hummingbird. All right. There's a Leon Russell song called Hummingbird.
Well, sometimes I get impatient, but she cools me without words, and she comes to me so softly, my hummingbird. And have you heard that I thought my life had ended? But I find it's just begun. 'Cause she gets me where I live. I give her all that I have to give. I'm talking about that hummingbird. Well, she's little and she loves me too much for words to say. When I see her in the morning sleeping, she's little and she loves me too. My lucky day, my hummingbird, don't fly Well, I'm feeling wild and lonesome. She knows the words to say, and she gives me understanding in her special way. And I have to say that in my life I love no other, because she's more than I deserve. When she gets me where I live, I give her everything I have to give. I'm talking about that hummingbird. Well, she little and she loved me too much for words to say. I find her in the morning sleeping. 'cause she little and she loved me too. My lucky day, my hummingbird, don't fly away. Don't you fly away. Don't fly away. No, no, no. Yes, don't you fly away. Sing it for the people, baby. Hey. Don't fly away. Don't you fly away. Oh, don't you fly away. Don't fly Yes. Warming up the vocal cords. We've rehearsed 4 times. I meant to mention this last night at the show, but we only had 4 rehearsals for this entire night that you're about to see. And a lot of it was like emails and texts for a bunch of weeks, and me throwing my phone across the room. And so getting everybody here, this is just like a room full of super pros. And, getting everybody together, learning it kind of on your own before you come together, then gelling with everybody, learning each other's musicians as a band, as vocalists. It's not easy to do in 4 days. So, everybody's really trusted each other, and it's been really, really cool. We did the show last night, of course, after a week of rehearsal, and we're all tired. But this is a great, we're fortunate to have this kind of half hour with you today because we get to connect and warm up and get ready for the 2-hour onslaught. I'm in a Leon Russell mood, so let's do Dixie Lullaby. Cool? We're gonna bring the horns in on this one too. Why don't you gather around me, people? Got a song to sing about that sweet magnolia time. And black-eyed Susie made some catfish stew, and Papa brought some homemade wine. And all the southern children like to rock and roll. The TV mamas tell you why. They got it on a boat from Africa and sang a Dixie lullaby. A dime shoe shine, stand down on Beale Street. And old Willie Time, he'd stop and say hello to all the other shoes we meet. Now why are you so happy, said the Queen White Bird. You got no reason to be happy, Mr. Time. But Willie, he just smiled and he dropped his wag and sang a Dixie lullaby. Cool hat. Looks great. Well, now you heard the story of my southern home with a honeysuckle vine. And anytime you think that you might come yourself, you got to keep this song in mind. Now all you easy riders better watch your step if you're walking down below the line. That Louisiana man, he's gonna get you wet with his Dixie lullaby. He's got got that Dixie lullaby. He's got that Dixie lullaby. Howdy doody. Hey! That Dixie lullaby. What are you doing, Italians singing Dixie lullaby? The fuck is wrong with you? Hey, here, where's the gabagool lullaby? Oh, man. This is cool. This is cool. This feels nice. So tonight's show is about 2 hours, right? And we are doing all the songs from the Mad Dogs and Englishmen tour. And you're going to hear from pretty much everybody on the stage, including you. We're handing out songs, so whoever wants to sing tonight. You heard the silence. Everybody got nervous. They said, oh, shit. I didn't read that part. Was that on the website?
Did we sign a contract?
So you get a chance to hear from everybody up here. We have a lot of fun little momentary things that we're going to do during it and changing it up every night. After tonight, Wednesday night, we're at the Gramercy Theater in New York City. And next Saturday, we're at Bethel Woods Center for the Arts in Bethel, New York. So that's there's a museum on the grounds of the original Woodstock site. And we're about like 100 tickets away from selling that out. And I'm really excited about that. Then we're at the Double E Performing Arts Center in Essex, Vermont the next night. So all 20 plus of us are on the road, and it's gonna be fun. We're cuddling up, two to a bed. Then we're in Philly, April 28th at City Winery. We're gonna take up literally every inch of that stage and spill into the front row and eat the French fries of the people who are dining in front of us. So this is fun. This is we were going to celebrate the 50th anniversary in 2020, and I know many of you here had tickets for that. And I've been saying that I have PTSD from the day we had to refund $40,000 worth of tickets because of the panini. And it's yeah, there you go. Hey, the caprese panini. So it's about damn time, and I think you kind of feel the energy in this show and our performance that we're just so damn excited to do this music. And the next song, which is going to be the last song we're going to do, and then I want to share a nice moment with everybody up here. This song was not released in the original Mad Dogs release, but released later on, and I got my hands on all of the performances of the Fillmore shows. So I've been able to hear 4 nights that they didn't release. What they released was, I think, like an amalgamation. They made it sound like one night, but it was several nights. And this one is really kind of rough on the recording, but it's one of my favorite songs. And to hear this version, of course, we've reworked it and made it our own a bit. It's really special, and I'm happy to share it as part of the VIP segment. It's Lovin' Spoonful's Darling Be Home Soon. And it's one of my favorite songs, and we're going to do this one for you now, all right? Let's do it. Come and talk of all the things we did today. While we have a few minutes to breathe, and I know that it's time you must leave. Darling, be home soon. I couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if your daughter. Oh, my darling, be home soon. It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since you died. For see myself relax. And it seems that the time spent confused was the time that I spent without you. And I feel myself in bloom. Oh, my darling, be home soon.
Darling, be home soon.
Fade away an extra minute if you soon.
Darling, be home
It's
soon.
not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since you talked. For the great relief of having you to talk to. An extra minute if you darling, be home soon.
Darling, be home
It's not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since you talked. For the great relief of having you to talk to.
Talk to. Talk to.
Go.
Go.
Beat your crazy head against the sky.
Beat your head against the sky.
Try to see beyond the houses in your eyes. It's okay to shoot the moon. Darling, be home soon.
Darling, be
I
home soon.
couldn't bear to wait an extra minute if you darling, be home soon.
Darling, be home
It's
soon.
not just these few hours, but I've been waiting since you talked. For the great relief of having you to talk to.
Talk to. Talk to. Talk to. Talk to. Talk to. Talk to. Talk to. Talk to.
Yeah. All right, so I only got like a quick minute or two, but I want to let you in on a little thing I do usually backstage before every show. I want to get you all involved in this, but right before we go on, if someone says places or 5 minutes or something, I ask everybody to get together, the crew and band and folks, and make a big circle backstage, and I like to say a few words. So if we can get everybody in here to do that, it's okay if it's oblong and awkward shaped, but as long as we can, if you're comfortable with it, try to connect all of our hands together and make some sort of circle with everybody in the room. We could go onto the crowd, whatever we need to do, but I would like to do that with all of you here. Yeah. Well, the voice isn't so bad. Maybe I shouldn't sleep more often.
Nice grit to it.
That fourth song gave it to me like done. Exactly what I was telling you. Are we in? No. We can go into the crowd a little bit. Whatever we got to do. What's up, buddy? Yeah. That's my nephew. This is hey, oh. This is his first time seeing Uncle Anthony live. Yeah. And Uncle David. Yeah. All right, well, let me get in. All right. Is everybody in? I know it's a little awkward, but as long as we're all connected. New York telephone. So I want to first thank everybody that bought tickets to the show, everybody that's here today, all of the folks that are on stage here, you know, to trust me with I'm going to be frank, the highest ticket price. That always makes me nervous. I always feel very guilty asking for that. And to know you're going to be on stage and part of the experience with us, and to trust that it's going to be okay. It's just so special, and it's impossible to do it without people like you. And we're very grateful for that. So thank you so much. I want to extend that to everyone else that's here. You are important people to all of us, and you've been invited because you mean something to us, and because you've been so giving over the years. You're giving every day. Everyone here, to someone here, is lifting us up every day as we get through all of this madness that is the artist's life. So thank you so much. To everyone else here, the crew, the staff at the Axelrod, and the band, all of the artists on stage, I'm so lucky and so humbled to share this experience with all of you. This means so much to me. I would have never assumed it would mean so much to you, and that you trusted me, that you came to slay, but gave everything, every rehearsal and every performance and the rest of the weeks that we have together. Words fail me, basically. Thank you so much, and I want to do this with you again. I want to do it every day. I want to do it every minute. I want to share this with everyone. And I want everybody here to know that when you struggle in the business of creating art, which is not what we were born to do. We were born to create, not to do business. Just remember moments like this. Remember evenings like tonight. Remember how it feels. And that you got to share it, and I hope it carries you through. It's what I go back to every time I face the no's and the walls that I run into every day. So I hope everybody takes the energy that you're feeling here, the spirit, the collective consciousness, and carry it through the next 2 hours, but also carry it through every day with you. I hope you remember these moments and feelings. So thank you, everyone here. And I usually like to kind of just say a big word together or a big phrase together before we go. And I didn't really think of it beforehand. But let's do. I think this is important because, and I don't mean to get too heavy, but I am emotionally affected by a lot of change in the world lately, and a lot of weird shit going on in places. And I think give peace a chance is a cool thing for all of us to say collectively, no matter what you believe in. Hate should be on the bottom of your list, and peace should be at the top. So on 3, give peace a chance. All right? 1, 2, 3. Give peace a chance. All right, everybody, enjoy the show. See you in a half hour, okay? Yep. Anybody with VIP tickets, you can stay on the stage. And for those who had tickets, you can find your seats that are on your ticket. And the house is open. See you in a bit.